got this erratic weather going on in Michigan, so I mean, it is what it is. It's like spring and winter trying to fight for supremacy over whatever Michigan weather gonna be. So, but yeah, man, I seen an article that kind of was talking about some comments Brad Holmes made in his postseason press conference about Jameson Williams and how he needs to take accountability. He needs to be making sure he's doing the things that need to be done for him to be successful in this league. And now those, comments starting to resurface. I seen an article and some fans may be concerned about Jameson Williams. And at the end of the day, apparently, Anazorki had a back injury. He's still, nursing the back injury. Okay. Pascal, he was injured before he got here, got injured when he got here, got healthy, got injured again, came back. We knew he probably wasn't going to be 100% healthy for the season. But right now, according to them comments, it ain't looking too good for some of his injury, guys that came here that was already injured or whatever. But, him talking about Jameson Williams and accountability kind of sparked the ideal in my mind. Like, I talked about that I kind of went over there in his season review when I did a reaction to a season review, and I kind of went over those comments a bit, but I didn't go into detail because I didn't really know what to kind of make of it. And I thought he talked about, bigger things there. But what kind of make it a little bit more concerning is that he's actually like scouting wide receivers. And you ain't talking about like the dude from TCU could be an early round pick, first to second round. At one point, he was well within the top 10. Then I'm hearing that Jordan Addison, could be the only wide receiver going the first round. You got Jackson and Smith and Jiggle Smith, but they were saying at one point before the combine that the only lock receiver to go in the first was Jordan Addison. So a team with 2 second-round picks, who can wheel and deal and move down and accumulate more picks. So a receiver is definitely not out of play for Detroit Lions. And now it's just not like, okay, we need to replace DJ Shark. Maybe we need a major contributor because we can't trust Jameson Williams. He's not doing the things he needs to do. Now, we don't know if that's in rehab. Apparently in rehab he came back and did it. Maybe it's not into learning the playbook, and that's probably why they couldn't expand his plays, and understandably so, because Jared Goff threw a different ball than Bryce Young. The NFL is different. You seen it was a throw that Jared Goff missed him, he got mad. I think it was the Green Bay game, and got mad. So rightfully so, he behind the playbook. So it could have been just in general speaking, but it sounded like he kind of like took a shot at him, saying he not doing what he needs to do. And usually when you get gifted kids like him who physically gifted, and not only is he gifted athletically, like he can run the route tree, he get in and out of breaks. So you're not just the one-trick pony where he gonna 1-9 or the skinny post or the pump and go or the stop and go or some post corner. This dude can run the route tree. He get in and out of breaks, like a real route technician. He get in and out of breaks like a true route technician. So when you starting to see that, him say, well, he need to take accountability, he need to do his part, and is that, I'm assuming it's the playbook. So, he got to get in the playbook. He got to get with Jared Goff, see what Jared Goff like the ball, when to place the ball, get used to it. So, I mean, Goff has plenty of success with guys with speed. He has success with Brandon Cooks. Smaller guy, but, a lot of speed. So, that was pretty interesting to me. And then on top of that, they scouting receivers. And you would think, well, they just looking for a replacement for, DJ Shark. They can easily bring back Josh Reynolds, and he can be your jump ball receiver. And, Jameson, you know what I'm saying, can just fill the role of being explosive down the outside. Now, he ain't 6'4", 6'5", but with his speed, do it really matter? You still got Josh Reynolds to jump up and get those 50-50 balls if you need them. And Amar Ron kind of give you that 50-50 ball kind of thing with Golden Tate had. They're not the tallest or the biggest guy, but they can go up and win those. They can win those 50-50 balls too. So with them scouting receivers, they're kind of probably telling me that I don't think it's an injury setback. I just think it's, immaturity. I mean, you give one of y'all or me, millions of dollars at, 21, 22 years old. What you expect we gonna do? What you expect, So, and then you got to remember, he wasn't getting all that play in Ohio State. He didn't really blow up until he got to Alabama. So, a lot of this new success that he having is really new. And now Detroit, showing him much love and all that type. So, like I said before, man, he got to take care of his body like any other athlete. When you're younger, you take care of your body. When you're younger, it's gonna pay off later on. Ray Allen said he hadn't had a cheeseburger since high school. So think about that for a minute. So we gotta remember that what we do today affects what we do tomorrow. And the sooner that you get on, get on and treat your body right, not just athletes, the better you will be 20, 30 years from now. So and whatever it is in the playbook, if that's staying with Jared Goff over the offseason, that's what they gotta do. Just, if he's going to be the quarterback, where you want the ball at, where you like the ball at, all that. Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, and, Edgar James, that shit don't happen overnight. Brady and Moss, that didn't happen overnight. They seem like it happened overnight, but it went in a lot of work into how Randy wanted. But the crazy thing about Jameson Williams, he brings so much more to the table than Randy Moss. Now, I'm not saying he's better than Randy Moss by no stretch of the imagination. What I mean is, he gonna do some of the things underneath that Randy didn't have to do. That boy can really get in and out of breaks underneath. So you got a guy that can come back, run the comeback, run the out, run the speed out, run the whips, run the drags, run the slants. Guess what? If I play off, he gonna go underneath and he can take it 60 yards. If I play tight and he learned how to get off press release in the league, and I don't press him, and I press him and he get a good release, he gone. So he gives you the entire field. So, but it don't help you if you don't know the playbook. It don't help nobody if he don't know the playbook. If that's the part. It don't help nobody if he ain't taking, his nutrition serious. It don't help nobody if he ain't, seriously learning these covers. So you'll know in the option route when to sit or, when not. That's just things he got to build with Jared Goff. And that's one of the reasons why you kind of don't want to switch quarterbacks right now. Is because a lot of these dudes, they getting comfortable. You keep changing quarterbacks. When you make a change, you really want to build up to the change. Go. You already going. You in a big ass rush? Go. I ain't in no rush. You want to fight for a parking spot? Go. You can have it. She going back into handicap. That's where her side of her car fucked up. I'm pretty sure it's a woman. Bruh. I swear to God, I hate driving in the suburbs. Only issue about driving in the city, people ain't got insurance. Man, if I could say what I pay insurance, man, and what my people be paying that live elsewhere, I'd be rich. I'll be rich. That's why it kind of, it all balance out when you move to a good neighborhood. It really do. But like I said, I wouldn't be scared to go to the hood to get gas, though. Because I already know the tricks of the trade, bro. I already know how to read body language when people thinking about doing some dumb stuff. I'm already hip. But nonetheless, yeah, him running that complete route tree is like, he just gotta learn the shit. That's it. He just gotta learn. And if he ain't 100%, committed to to that, to me, the wide receiver position, I really ain't concerned about it, especially with his abilities. It don't per se concern me like that, but you know, looking at it, you know, he young. But if I was to talk to him like, you know, you got a golden opportunity. Not most of us, you know, have. You know, do what you got to do and build a rapport with Goff. You know, build that rapport with Goff. You should know everything Goff is doing. You should be where Goff is at right now. Shit. If the Lions want to make that jump they really want to make, all of them should be, you know, shit, the vacation over with. We need to get to work. Even if we not physically doing nothing, we going over film or we doing a Zoom or whatever. Come on. You know, but them looking at other receivers kind of trying to tell me, like in the draft, they kind of tell me that, you know, Shark might not be coming back and they don't feel that Jameson Williams was ready to step up into that role. And, you know, they're not sure. But anytime anybody coming off an injury like that, but, you know, he ain't like a St. Brown. But then again, he don't have the limitations that St. Brown have. And that's no knock to St. Brown. You know, he's a tremendous athlete. But Jameson Williams, you can put him anywhere on the field, receiver-wise, and he just do things that, you know, St. Brown can't do. So when you got really gifted kids, they don't have to get an effort that other people have to give. But then again, that's how the tortoise beat the fucking hare. So you want him to be able to give those, you want him to have that work ethic that St. Brown got. You know, where the sticks at, how to run this route properly. And if he can be a technician like that, with that ability, not only will he probably be one of the greatest receivers of all time, he will last. Because what these young people got to understand, he ain't going to be able to rely on that speed forever. Look at Deshaun Jackson. He can still run, but what if Deshaun can run the complete route tree? You know, well, guess what, Randy? T.O. is still able to still go strong at the end of his career because he can run the complete route tree. So you want to be a technician. You want to be able to learn how to set dudes up like you don't have the speed. So you can have the longevity, you know, that longevity. You know, so you can have that longevity. So but like I said before, hell of a athlete, bro. Quite honestly, hell of an athlete. You know, and you know, but them looking at receivers, you know, early in the draft, Sharp, Reynolds, and the number one thing they tell you is that they may not be 100% sure that Jameson Williams ready to step up, and I don't think it got too much to do about his physical, his durability. I think that plays a part. I think what he said about him being responsible and doing stuff like that, you throw shit like that in the media. What they saying is he ain't no gym rat, or you know, his practice habits need to be cleaned up. And this generation don't believe in practicing like that, no way. They don't practice. That's, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, he young, but he better get it together because we gonna need him next year. But we'll see. And the GM calling you out. You know, I mean, you the one that put your balls on the line for the kid, you know. But, you know, that's why you go out, you move up somebody with an injury, anybody you draft, you better be doing your full, due diligence. But hey, it is what it is. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple, well, Spotify and Anchor, excuse me. Link tree in the link, first link in the description. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Peace.